working through a bit of a gateway, a transformation, a letting go of old patterns. You could be in a time of sadness or like anticipation, I'm getting. Well, it's your first time here. We haven't met yet. I'm Bella Katrina here in Sydney, Australia. Welcome, Firestar, to my channel. Thanks, everybody, for your constant support and all your copies and also donations. I really appreciate you. So listen, hit the like button if you get to a stage that you like this reading, and welcome to all new subscribers. Abundance Angels for Cancer. So this is a releasing of funds, or somebody comes in with a cash injection into your business idea or opportunity that you're wanting. I see a new house as well, maybe building a house or renovating a house to activate this portal. Gratitude is your key. Being grateful opens up. And the angels are saying you've done good work. Right? If the results haven't appeared yet, it's because they're appearing now. Get ready. Don't give up. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. Everything's working in your favor. This is Blue Star Firelight, which tells me that sometimes you just need to get away from the device, you know, getting out in nature and maybe a sea salt bath and getting away from people for a minute. And just recentering will help you immensely at this time. Writing down a list of if you had all the money, all the health, and the perfect love partner, what would you actually want to do? And ask for that. Because, oh, debts are being cleared. Wow, that's so cool. So make that a priority, the angels are saying, and you'll see that what would normally take, you know, a few years to pay off can happen in weeks. Make the decision, set the amount aside, and before you know it, it will be cleared because you've lifted a block from the past of karma. You've let go of some serious guilt, maybe from your bloodline. We're all shifting, like childhood trauma and bloodline curses. They're curses or strongholds because they're a pattern that's been in the energy field. It's passed on through your genetics. You're superseding that, Cancer. Let's do a snapshot here with the Lucy Cavendish Tarot. Let me know if you can hear me okay. And let me know your name and location in the comments. And love it when you reach out. Tell me where you are and how you are. What's going on in your world, Cancer? Reach out. This is a place where you can feel safe and that you can tune into other people who will help you, support you. We're a very powerful tribe. Healing and second chance. Wow. That is to the end. That's the 10 of Swords. That's a long, painful, torturous, mental season that's over. Oh, you know, it's just gone now. Yeah, you're going to go full steam ahead. So I'm here to help you, encourage you, and to uplift you, and to bring you divine messages, you know, that they can see up ahead. Because sometimes we get in our own little world and we don't see. So this is an aerial view saying that there's purposeful action coming in. You haven't missed out on anything. In fact, you're perfectly positioned, I'm hearing, right? Because you've outgrown something here. In the mental body, you think differently. Yeah, you're on fire here. Whoa, Cancer. All those seeds that you've planted here are starting to burst forth. It's giving you a very strong sense of, I call this getting your mojo back, you know, like on fire. The 4 cylinders of the Maserati going. You may have just bought a new car. Oh, and you're a bit happy about this deal. There may be a holiday here. Definitely shopping. There's shopping. Yeah, you got a new suit here. You may have got a new job. You may have received an invitation to an event. Yeah, you may be picked up in a limo off to an event here. But if not, there is something coming up within the 1 month. You'll find out in 9 days' time. And it will boost your confidence. And you will be here, presented here. This would be getting the first day of your new job, or receiving the contract, or recognition, or award, or proposal, right? 10 of Cups. This is bliss. You have hit the ultimate, going from this right? This is what I'm saying. It's super speed. You're going from the 10 of Swords to the 10 of Cups. So you're not even going to recognize yourself. Everything's going to change around you. Your whole vibration has lifted because you touched what I call the bottom of the pool. You know, you went down there. And you went down there so far, Cancer, that you've got so much spring to come back up, right? But you've got to get away from these types of people. This is your worst enemy here, right? You have to conquer it. You've conquered it here. So if these people are going to stay in their stress and their anxiety and their worry and their doubt and their fear of the cup half empty, then you're going to have to leave. See, this vibration split. Yeah, they're too tiring for you. You've already been through that cycle. You've already got your upgrade. Here, this is where you move forward. So what's underneath that? Da-na-na-na. Right, this is only people stopping you from your upgrade. Look at that. And this is maybe you feeling a little bit guilty, like, why should I have it? What will people think of me? There's a worry about what people think that you're busting through. And this could be a melting of the ego in your person or somebody around you. Or you just not really caring anymore. You're not giving any energy to stress and anxiety. You don't care what other people think about you. In fact, Cancer, it's none of your business what they think about you. Because you're over here going, where's my Maserati? Right? And this is a chariot. This is an ascension chariot. This is you rising above stress, anxiety. People planting seeds of negativity. You can't do that. That's why. And you're like, no, I was born for this. There's a moment coming up, presenting. Romance angels, we call upon you now for Cancer. How's their person feeling about them? So they're impressed with your self-respect. So you may have had a bit of a spit spat with somebody, but in fact, you've gained respect where you thought you would get rejection. So there's a marriage here underneath the deck that is in this situation involves marriage, right? So proposal, vows. What does partnership mean to you? Right? You're a new person, so you're wanting different things. What your framework was for a partnership in the past no longer fits you. You're here, Rolls Royce, Maserati, right? Yeah, you're free. Look at that. Go Cancer. Beautiful energy. You've taken back your control. You're no longer in the mind matrix. You know the elephant, and they tie it up, and then after a year, they don't have to put the chain around its neck. It will stay there because of the mind control, the training. And look at you, you're out of there. You're out of this mind control. So this could be somebody very close to you. Could be a family member. Keeps repeating the same pattern. You're just like, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I can't go there. The energy's so drossy. But you're lifting it from yourself. You're free of it. You've broken a chain here. You've broken an energetic, or we call it genetic coding. Right? And that hurts in your body because it's metamorphosis. And now you're like a bit paranoid because nobody, there's nobody there. It feels like that. And this is, you're facing your childhood trauma of abandonment. We all have either, fear of commitment or abandonment or both. We pull back and forth. And this is where you're finding your new normal, your new baseline. This is your new baseline. And then somebody's there. Somebody's already there on your baseline. Even if you have a little bit of a release, right? Because when emotions come up, they need to be released. And you can't have judgment over yourself. If you need to release them by screaming, crying, you know what I mean? You got to throw something. Make sure there's no children or animals or anyone around. Go for it, I say. Because this pain here, right, underneath that pain has been, this anger, really, is the pain. And now the pain's coming up. So the anger releases, right? And then depression lifts from your life completely. It's like, it's night and day. It's totally night and day. You're a different person now. You've stepped forward, leaving the old mental thought process of how I have to be, or how it looks to other people. People are so wrapped up in their other people's perception of them that they lose their identity. And this has been something that we're learning here, that your identity has been under attack. And you go, well, it's because maybe you had to free yourself from an old paradigm in the family. But the angels are saying, you're not alone. You've made it through the worst, but you hit the bottom of the pool. You're on the way back up. Don't get distracted. You're free. Every time the conditioning of the mindset comes up, say, I release it. That is not true. I say no to it. I like it. I say no to that thought. And then put the thought in. It's easy for me to attract love. Right? It's easy for me to hear the words I need. It's easy for me. Listen to the birdies. Can you hear them? Singing a love song for you, Ken. I love it. This is this. And you won't even be in control of this in your mind. This is a whole new vibration where your heart speaks. And then you've got to put a stand. You've got to be a stand for your heart. So you might say something out loud, because you have to say it out loud, Cancer, to try it on. So you might say, I love you, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you. No, I don't. But because you don't say it out loud, you keep it inside. You think, maybe I do want to be with them, maybe I don't. That's that push-pull. And now you're just saying it. And if it doesn't feel right, doesn't fit, you can say, actually, no, and change your mind. So you're giving yourself the freedom of changing your mind, maybe in your family paradigm or with caregivers. You know, I know it happened with me. It's like once you make the decision, you know, you got to stick to it. It's like, that's not true. You're giving yourself the freedom of being able to change your mind. How are you going to know until you say it? As soon as you say and it doesn't fit, everything triggers in your mind, your brain, your spirit, your body. If it doesn't fit, you know within 30 seconds, max. So if you say it and it doesn't fit, you've got to give yourself the permission to do that. This is freedom. Because you're not going to know until you speak it out. So watch it. Because your voice needs to be heard here. And you're going to help a lot of people when you anchor down these words. Like when you speak it out, it becomes the truth for a lot of people around you. You'd be surprised. A lot of people are listening, watching. They see you as a leader. And this is the outcome. Listen to the birdies, Cancer. This is a whole new paradigm of relaxation, rest, flow, expression, and help, divine encounters, allowing people to come in, allowing somebody to help you. Yeah, maybe you're fiercely independent because of what you've been through. And the barriers to that, breaking that, you know, it's like learning to trust again, putting strategies in place that make you feel safe and relaxed. Right, so this is where you cannot be around anyone who triggers you emotionally, regardless of their title towards you. We're not looking at titles, personality problems, he said, she said. It's how you feel. And if you feel drained after seeing somebody, it can even occur 3 days later, Cancer. So if you feel really wiped out all of a sudden, think, who did I spend time with 3 days ago? Because from death to resurrection, that's when you'll feel it. Get a Reiki session with me. Ground, balance, and clear your energy. It's really important so you can receive this guidance so that you'll feel safe in opening your heart to love. And then you get to relax and coast. Remember, it's alignment over effort. If I can help in any way, look me up at reikibybella.com. We're doing identity revealing in your destiny star activation and reading to see your destined love. Ooh. And also your destined life purpose, because the blueprints are out. So if you would like to take part in that, we do that one-on-one. The link is in the description box. Otherwise, thank you for your kind donations, buying a coffee, liking, subscribing. Welcome all new subscribers. Hit the notification bell for ad-free version as that comes out first, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed your reading.